Well, hi everybody and welcome back to Suburban Homesteader Wyoming, Arizona. This is Sandy. And I was at the office supply store today. And what did I find there? These. I think they're used for maybe stripping a floor or fixing a floor, something. It goes on this big machine and goes around in a circle and buffs it. And anyway, they were only $3 a piece. And I looked at them and I thought, I think those would work at the base of my fruit trees. It would stop weeds from coming up, hold some moisture in there, and maybe just help in the summertime when it just gets so hot. So we are putting them on the fruit trees, or around the base of the fruit trees. I cut a slice in them so that I could go around the base. And then we took wire clothes hangers and cut them up, and that we can use for the stakes to hold them down so the wind doesn't blow them away. I think they're going to work perfect. So I'll show you what we did, how we did it, and then I'll show you what they look like on the trees. So I have 6 of them for the 6 fruit trees that are in between our yard and my parents' yard. And I'm going to use those little circles in the center as scrubbies in the kitchen. They're like giant scrubbies. And so I brought them outside because when you cut them, there's little flakes of everything. And they're about 1.5 feet across. Maybe a tad more than that, but pretty close to 1.5 feet across, and about an inch thick. Joe's taking some clothes hangers that are wire, and he's cutting it in the middle and then cutting it up by the top so that we can get 2 out of each one. And that will make it so that they'll stay in the ground. So he's cut enough for all 6 of them. And the idea is that I'm going to punch it through there, which is harder than probably what the dirt will be. And I'll do 2 of them until they will stay. So here we're at one of the trees. This is one of my new, it's called a sweet lime. And so I'm just going to put it around, and then I can take those coat hangers that we cut and I can put them in there. Now, this is the first one I'm doing, and the ones after that I actually used the coat hanger across where it was cut, so it didn't flap at all. Now, it's a little hard at first, and then it just goes right through. And so I'm putting 2 of them on each one so that it won't go flapping around. And I mean, they're pretty stout anyway, but if it was a heavy wind, maybe they would move a little bit. And I don't want them to touch the trunk of the tree. And so I think it will hold moisture, make it so rabbits don't dig there if they get underneath the netting, and no weeds will come up through there. So I think it will be perfect. And for $3, woohoo! So here one of them is. And I'm going to continue and do every single one of those 6 trees. They were $3 a piece. That would cost me a bag of mulch. Sometimes cost more than that. And these should last and last. So sometimes you got to think outside the box. I put up a little short just showing them, but this is the explanation of why I think they are a great idea. And so I got 6 of them for the 6 fruit trees that go along this row. $3 a piece, $18. How can you go wrong? As always, like, subscribe, share with the world, and I will see you later.